Hello and happy Monday. Gosh, it's been a while since I've checked in with you, and I thought today was a really important day to check in with you. There's lists to go over. I'm not going to do any stamping, so kind of just an update. Here's my arm, my wrist, and so I have for sure fully ruptured the tendon that's in there, so it's hard to turn it, twist it, move it, or put any pressure on it. I'm allowed to take it off to shower, and that's about it. And so I just need to give it time to heal and start some therapy in a few weeks and see kind of where that goes. But I'm still excited to check in with you because I have these lists. So there's a list of carryover, and I think it's very confusing this time. So this carryover list has both items that are hi Joan, hi Wendy, hi Linda, hi Julie. And so these lists, there's two carryover lists because some of the items will carry over into the next annual catalog that starts in the spring, and then some of the items will also carry over into the next holiday catalog. I call it the holiday catalog. They call it August through December, but I think that helps us clarify where these items are going. So I'm going to go through that. And then they also gave us these. Hi Marilyn, hi Lisa, hi Shelly. Let me put this in order. 3 pages, 1, 2, 3 of items that are retiring, and some of these are on sale. So I thought if you have the time to watch this, this is going to be the most helpful video, and it will just make sense of everything. So I'm going to actually twist my camera. I can see if you guys have comments, so I'm gonna have my iPad here so that I can see your comments, and I'm going to twist my camera so that we can go page by page through the holiday catalog. I will try to be as efficient as I can, as informative as I can, and thorough as I can. And so I have all of these markers. So yellow means that it's retiring. Red means the percentage of discount. Purple means that it's going to the annual catalog, not retiring, but carrying over. Green means it is going to the next holiday catalog, not retiring, but carrying over. And black means the new sale price. There we go. Okay, so let me get this moved around here and see if this is a good angle. Whoops, and I have to do this so you don't see my ceiling too. Okay, so I think I'll be able to do this. So this is the only catalog that I am going to be talking about because the closeout sale, like I said, 3 pages, and then the carryover list. This is what I'm going to cover. So instead of going item by item, and this, I'm just going to go page by page because I have marked up my catalog like you would not believe. Hi, Jody. Okay, so it starts, I have a tough time gripping the page here. Okay, maybe, let's see, maybe I have to back it up just a hair to cover everything, like so. Okay, that might be better. Okay, so the first item that it kind of hits is starting on page 4. So the Joy of Sharing is an all-inclusive card kit. That is 30% off for $24.50. There is a stamp set that comes with it too. So just so you know, that comes with it. If you buy multiple sets, you're going to get multiple stamps, but multiple cards too. So for those of you that love kits, that's a great thing. And then on to the next page, that's another kit, Tag Buffet. A lot of you love to make your own tags for the holidays. So that is 50% off. That is not an all-inclusive kit. So what you'd be getting for your 50% off is the supplies. The stamp set is another option that's not on sale. It will be retiring the Tag Buffet there. So just to let you know that. And a lot of you really, really, really love the Christmas Countdown box. And a lot of you made it just as the kit, and a lot of you took that and made your own with your own DSP and your own flair, like some of these on the side. That is 50% off. That is $15 for that fun Christmas Countdown box. Some of you that maybe like to do crafty things and give them as gifts, that would be perfect. If you do vendor fairs, craft fairs, that might be a fun thing too to put together for a time when there might be craft fairs again. Hi Barb, hi Lisa. And so then we move on to the most wonderful time. I just featured this product medley kit a little while ago. The whole kit, so that features the stamps, the dies, the papers, everything is 20% off for $56. And if you just want the refill of just the pretty papers and things like that, that are the like consumables, that's 20% off for $20.80. Now we go to page 9, and I wrote on here the Heartwarming Hugs Designer Series paper will be brought back again in August through December. So that's nice that it'll be gone for a short time, but it will come back when we are ready to use it again. The mini coffee carrier, that is being retired, but it's 50% off for $250 for those cute little carriers. The mini coffee cups that go in it, those are carrying over, even though this isn't, and they will be brought back into the annual catalog. And then the wrapped in texture embossing folders, those are retiring 50% off for $4. So those of you that love collecting embossing folders, $4 for 2 of them. And in not too long, these mini embossing are the small folders, and they will fit in the mini embossing machine too. So it's perfect timing to get some of those. Mossy Meadow striped ribbon, 50% off for $375. And the Real Red braided linen trim, 50% off for $350. Glitter ornament stars, 50% off, $4. Some of you actually liked to stock up, especially in the wintertime, and start making next year's cards. So this is perfect for that. The next is the Warm Wraps dies, which because the coffee cups are carrying over, the dies are carrying over too into the next annual catalog. The Warm Hug stamp set is retiring. The Wrapped in Christmas, this stamp set is retiring as well. Then we move on to the gift wrap bundle. The Bow Punch, a lot of you really like that. That is now 20% off for $14.40. And then the gift wrap stamp set will be retiring. Dove of Hope, I am so bummed. If you guys know me, this is my favorite. This bundle will be retiring. So the stamp set will be retiring, and the doves will be 10% off. So if you're thinking you just maybe want the dies and not the stamp set, you can buy the dies for 10% off. But if you're thinking you want the bundle, it makes sense to buy it as the bundle pricing. Okay, then we go to the Poinsettia Place suite. The paper is retiring. It's going to be 30% off tomorrow, $8.05 for that beautiful packet. Plush Poinsettia specialty paper, 50% off for some really pretty paper, $5.50 for that pack. And then the beaded pearls. I know some of you bought these pearls, not even for cards, but just to make some really special Christmas and holiday things pop. That's 50% off for $4. And then the Real Red sheer ribbon, that's going to carry over into the next August through December catalog. And then when I move the page over, a lot of that stuff is retiring, but the poinsettia dies and stamp set will come back into the annual catalog. And so I kind of marked it separate because I'm thinking that the 10% savings will go away, possibly. And then these will be 2 separate purchases without a savings if it's in the next catalog. Peaceful Nativity Bundle. So this is going to be retiring here. The dies are 50% off. So I kind of look at this and go, you know what? You could make a beautiful silhouette Christmas card and not even use the stamps and just use the dies. $14 for just those dies, with them being 50% off. Hello, Leah. I'm just going over all the sales here. Okay, so now we're on page 18. There's Joy Dies, 30% off for $22.40. The stamp set is retiring. Christmas Gleaming, one of the most beautiful bundles in the catalog. The stamp set's retiring, the punches are retiring, but 50% off for 2 punches, $17, big punches. And the beautiful paper that was in last year's catalog, we loved it, brought it back, 50% off, $7.50 for this beautiful package of paper. So I think that's something that could go fast, so beware. Fireside Trimmings Bundle, stamp sets retiring. The dies are going to be 30% off for $24.50. And then we have Sweetest Time stamp set, that is retiring. And the dies that coordinate with that are going to be 30% off for $23.80. But keep in mind, these are dies that would make a great scrapbook page border or a card border that don't necessarily have to go with that stamp set. Hello, Amy. Okay, Tree Angle, the stamp set is retiring, and the stamp set's also going to be a 20% savings for $13.60. The pretty red and green foil sheets, those are going to come back in the August through December catalog next year. And there's triangle dies that coordinate with this, and that's going to just continue on, just so you know that. I wanted to point that out. Cute gnome for the holidays, that is retiring, as well as the Don't Stop Believing Santa stamp set. Okay, I'm heartbroken about this going away so fast too, but the Trimming the Town Suite, the paper is going to be on sale for 10%, so $10.35 for that package of paper. Stock up on these fun things, all the trimmings, embellishments, 50% off, $4 for that sheet. You can use lots of the white for snowballs because here in Minnesota, our snow lasts forever. The red and the stars could be fun for 4th of July, or even the red and white for Valentine's around the corner. All the trimming ribbon combo pack, 50% off, $4 for 2 packages or 2 spools of ribbon in the same package. And then both the stamp set and the dies are retiring. The dies are going to be 30% off for $23.80. So if you want to stock up on the paper here, these dies cut out a lot of the images on the paper. So the dies will be $23.80. Keep that in mind. All right, and the moose, they were kind enough to let us bring this moose back for this season, but they're retiring both the moose and the punch, and they're retiring Yuletide Pasture. The jingle bells are going away, but 50% savings. They will be $2.50 per package. Hi, Diane, thanks for joining in. So now we're on page 29. Christmas Means More stamp set is retiring. Festive Felt Sheets combo pack will be retiring 50% off, $4.50. Snowflake adhesive back embellishments, 50% off, $3. I think everybody needs to stock up on those two because it is snowflakes, not just Christmas. Once again, our snow season seems to go on forever, and they're adhesive back, and so that makes it really easy to use. Those are my favorite types of accessories. Now the Wonder of the Season suite, the specialty paper is 50% off for $7.50. And then this is 12 by 12. This is a 6 by 6 'Tis the Season designer series paper. So this is 50. Yeah, did I say that right? 50% off for $7.50. 20% off for $9.20. The wonderful gems are carrying over into the next August through December catalog next year. There's a ribbon combo pack here of greens and golds, 50% off for $4.50. Wonder of the Season Memories and More card pack, 50% off for $6. I know a lot of you, when these types of items with the envelopes, which are 30% off for $8.05, when this kind of a combo pack goes on sale, a lot of people stock up on this, make quick Christmas cards for next year, whether you craft them right away to save for next year or those snowy days. They are a great sale and a great way to put cards together really quick. The dies, North Pole Wonder dies, 30% off for $21.70. They have some great silhouette images in there, and if you like to make your own tags, that stamp set is retiring as well. The Cherish the Season, kind of the bell stamp set, that is retiring, and the Sounds of the Season dies are going to be 20% off for a total of $16.80 there. Joyful Holly, that stamp set is retiring, and the Twa Tidings Designer Series paper will be 30% off at $8.05. This, I'm excited. I did not get this one yet. I might, because it's going to be coming back in August through December, and that gives me hope then that I can have more time to make more ideas for you next season. So that's coming back. And then another thing that they're bringing back is that pretty Evergreen Forest 3D embossing folder. That will be coming back in the annual catalog. So there's been some talk that things that are coming back in the annual catalog might just stay current. Like it might not turn off January 4th when this catalog ends. So it's hard to say how that all plays out. That might be a possibility, but I'm not sure. Snowflake Splendor Suite, Pretty paper retiring 20% off for $9.20. This great winter snow embossing folder, 50% off, $3.75 only. And same with the balmy blue glimmer paper, 50% off of that pretty stuff for $2.50. I just used it with the last virtual hostess to add little tiny leaves with the blue cardinal. And then these blue adhesive back gems that I love, you know that. They're going to be in the annual catalog, so that's carrying over. The Snowflake Splendor ribbon, 50% off at $3.50. I love that ribbon because I need a drink because I've been talking here. That is excellent ribbon to have in your stash of supplies because it's kind of just iridescent and goes with everything. Okay, and then the Snowflake dies and stamps that they will both be carrying over into next year's annual catalog. And then the Snow Wonder, both the dies and that stamp set will be carrying over to the August-December holiday catalog. All right, and then we have the ornamental envelopes bundle. The stamp set's retiring as well as the dies. Dies are 40% off. So if you are a lover of decorated envelopes, 40% off just for the dies there, $21.60. The stamp set Light Me Home will be retiring. The card display will be carrying over into the annual catalog. And Feels Like Frost, one of the #1 sellers of pretty paper last year, they brought it back. Now they are officially retiring at 50% off, $7.50. I know quite a few of you will be grabbing up a lot more of those before they're gone for good. Warm and Toasty, that is retiring as a stamp set. In the Pines bundle, a lot of you have purchased this season. It's a great all year round collection of both the stamps and the dies. The dies are going to be 30% off. So if you think, you know what, maybe I just want the dies because you can do everything you want with those as a standalone, they're 30% off, so $25.20 for those. And if you want the stamp set, that is retiring. That's one of those things that you might go, maybe I want to purchase this separate and that for 30% off. You might have to do a lot of calculating to know, is it best to buy things together as a bundle for 10% savings or buy them separately to see kind of how those figures work out. Okay, then the Gilded Autumn Suite. This has been super popular. It might be back in stock any day now again, and that's retiring. No sale on it, but it will be retiring. The punches in the suite of products are 20% off. They'll be 20% off, $31.20. And then the Acorn Trinkets, 50% off, $4 for those cute things. Basket Weave and Metallic Ribbon Combo Pack, 50% off for $4. Brush Metallic 12x12, I've done some things with that on your cards I've been making. That is carrying over into the next August through December catalog. And then the stamp set that coordinates with the punches will be on sale. The stamp set will be retiring. And then here's another great example of if you love just like a pumpkin, to have some pumpkin silhouettes and some leaves, the dies alone, $13 only. So instead of $26, they'll be 50% off. The stamp set, if you want to get that, that's only $17. If you want to do, I would say that's something that you'd maybe want to purchase separate if you wanted both of them because that sale price is really, really good. So that is retiring. Autumn Goodness Bundle, that is retiring both the stamp set, the dies, they will be 30% off for $23.80. And let's see, the Love of Leaves Bundle, I'm excited that this is carrying over because I kind of didn't get it and wished I did. That's got the cute stitching, so that will be carrying over into the annual catalog. And Autumn Essentials dies will be 40% off for $17. They've got some outlines and some kind of nice little images there, and that goes with the Autumn Greeting stamp set that will be retiring. Life is Beautiful stamp set will be retiring, as well as the gold cards and envelopes that kind of coordinate with that product line. Okay, Halloween. This is an exciting thing for those of you that are my Halloween lovers. All this pretty paper. I used up almost all of my Halloween paper this year because I loved it so much. 40% off, so just $6.90 for this pack of 12x12 paper. The Cobwebs Embossing Folder, 30% off, so that's going to be $6.30. The black glitter paper will be carrying over to the next August through December catalog. Iridescent pearls, they're retiring 50% off, so just $3.75 for 140 little pearls on there. And then carrying over into the annual catalog will be that white mesh metallic ribbon. All right, okay, and then this stamp set is one of the few that's on sale. It's retiring. It'll be 10% off for just $18.90, and the coordinating dies that go with that will be 30% off for $21.70. The Ghoulish Goodies, that stamp set is retiring. The tins, the cute little tins that you can decorate here, are going to be 30% off for $8.40. Think about something like this to decorate for your cute little grands or people in your life for Valentine's Day coming up. So I'm thinking, you know, that might be something fun to decorate. Doesn't have to be for Halloween, and they're great sturdy tins. Okay, so now the Plaid Tiding Suite. Everybody's going to be sad, but the Plaid Tiding 6x6 Designer Series paper is retiring. And the embroidered ribbon will be 50% off for $3.50. And these dies have been really popular just because of the way they frame things, and just for little accent pieces. But if you like just big frames, or even to take and fold them in half to make toppers for your projects, baggies, for goodies and treats, 50% off brings them down to just $17.50 for that collection of dies. And if you want the stamp set, get that before it retires, because that's on the retiring list too. Hi, Shelly. Flight of Fancy, all those cuties, they are retiring. And the turnovers are retiring too. 20% off that stamp set for just $16. And they do coordinate here with a with the heart punch pack. They're shown, they look kind of small here. This is actual size, and if you own the heart punch pack, you will know that that's a larger size there too. And once again, mosaic gusseted cello bags. If you are wanting to pair, like, trying to make my wrist work. Okay, if you want to pair these dies with these fun bags to put like a little topper on, these are 20% off, $5.60. So you can put a lot in there when they're gusseted for your little treats for the season. And then Everything Essential stamp set, that is retiring, but this coordinating punch that is here, that will be carrying over into the annual catalog. And the Picahoot dies are going to be 40% off for $20.40, and the stamp set will be retiring there too. So lots of fun little images that can go together there. Festive Post, that is that stamp set is retiring. The postage label, that's in the annual catalog, so that we don't have to worry about. Just the stamp set is retiring, but that postage stamp that coordinates will just remain in the annual catalog right where it's at. There's Red Velvet Paper Pack, that's going to carry over into the August through December catalog next year. And Lots to Celebrate stamp set, that is going to retire. Hi Julie, thanks for joining in. Snowflake sequins, 50% off for $3. It's kind of like those adhesive back sequins. These aren't adhesive back, it's loose. So for those of you that love to make shaker cards, fill up your jars, or make cute little domes, those are a great steal of a deal to get a great variety pack of the sequins, the stars, and the snowflakes all in there for that kind of fun project. And then the Banner Year Bundle, both that punch and the stamp set are going to carry over into the annual catalog. Festive Corners, that is retiring. And then the Menagerie Mix-Up, the stamp set is retiring, and then the dies are as well. The dies alone are going to be 40% off for only $21.60. So it might be something you might want to purchase the dies separate and the stamp set separate to have those combined to be less than your 10% bundle savings for something like that. Press On. Okay, so this stamp set is a standalone, and that's retiring. Super cute. And more tins, if you like to do things with the tins. I'm thinking some of that snowflake that I just talked about, the snowflake little confetti things, would be kind of fun to put a little scene together in here. 30% off for $8.40. And the Freeze and Friends, these are so cute. Both the stamp set and the dies will be retiring. The dies are going to be on sale for 30% off, which brings them down to $20.30. Hello, Kelly. And then the little treat box dies. If you love to put little treats together, I love watching Pinterest, and I keep seeing all these fun little packaging things, and they're made with the little treat box dies. 30% off for $26.60. And then the coordinating stamp set is going to be retiring as well. So that kind of brings us to the end of that catalog already. Like I said, I really wanted to be thorough, efficient, and quick, so I didn't take up your whole evening. But I also wanted to get through that list for you, as well. So I'm gonna try and get this. Hi, Chris, thanks for joining in. I suppose I can take these off. Now that I'm done looking at the fine print. So I just did a Facebook post a few minutes ago. And with that, and it's on this Bella Harder Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator page. And so it will have the links of what I just went over as far as a list of what's retiring. And then it will also have, as you can see, this column here, the percentage and the new price. So that's going to be on there, as well as the link to the carryover list too. So you'll have that. So that's already up and posted. And then I'm also going to be sending out my email with those links too. So if you go, you know what, sometimes it's hard to find things on Facebook, look for an email, because that's my next thing I'm going to walk over and do. My typing is a little bit slow with this, but I can still kind of peck away and get some things done with that. I was hoping this week for my next virtual hostess, Kay Keelblack, whose party is open, I was hoping to be able even to craft her 3 cards, and even if I needed some help getting the cards made or getting them out later, which I will do with some help. I was hoping to get her cards made this week, and I just don't think it's gonna look like it's gonna happen yet. There's just a lot of weakness, and just it's hard to maneuver. Like if I pick something up, I'll look and I've already dropped it. So it's just kind of a weird injury. So I think it's just best to give it more rest, and you guys have been grateful with your notes and texts and everything to say to hang in there. So I'm encouraged by that. So if you look not only in the email that I'll be sending out, but in that post that I talked about with these links, I'll also have links to Kay's host code. You can just click on it and it just shops you through Kay's party. And Linda Sampson, her party is still open until December 12th. And there's a link, you can just click on her name, next to her name there, and then you can shop, and then that goes directly to her party automatically. And so for both of those virtual parties, you'll get the 3 cards like I've always been doing if you order through their party. And I also have a December stamp camp code. I decided to just still put that out there. So if anybody places a $50 minimum order, which might be really simple to do, using that code with the closeout list, I will be sending you a package of either adhesive back blue gems or wonderful gems. If you already know which one that you want, just let me know, and then I'll get that out in the mail to you with a thank you card. And then I thought there was something else. Clearance rack. Check out the clearance rack tomorrow because they're in Australia. It is already today, or tomorrow, I should say today. So there are new items in the clearance rack. And so because we are all stamping friends, they let us know that the clearance rack has new items in it. So deals here plus clearance rack. So just click as you're shopping, click on the tab that says clearance rack, and that will pop up anything that is new and exciting as well. So keep that in mind. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm kind of a night owl, so I already have a few orders from people that said, hey, try and get me this or that. So I might be up till 1 a.m. to place some orders. But as soon as I get up tomorrow, I can help those of you that need help placing orders. I can help you do it. But I can't stress enough, if you want something, jump on your computer and place your order. You'd be just absolutely shocked at how fast things can sell out, both on the clearance rack, which you don't even know, because once they're sold out in the clearance rack, it is gone, and you don't know what was on there to know what's gone. So yeah, shop as soon and as fast as you can, so that will help you get the deals that you have your heart set on too. But yeah, if you have any questions or need any help, please let me know. Tomorrow I'm expecting it to be a busy day, so I just kind of want to hang out at home and be ready to help you guys too. So thanks so much for joining in. I hope that this was helpful. Thanks, Joan, for saying that it was. Sometimes I love the visual, and sometimes these sheets are kind of tiny, so just to have more of the visual, and it was worth it to really mark up my catalog to know that I'm on the right track. And so hopefully you guys are doing well. Thanks so much for joining in.